over the years, this has been a sensational place to visit, train, play, the people. The similarities are there. For me, very laid-back people in Chennai, very humble people in Chennai. Maybe they're a little bit sort of subject to lack of change, but I can handle that. And the food is sensational. The heat I really love, much more so than the dry heat, the north of India, or in our case over in WA or South Australia. So yeah, it feels and has felt since the moment that I arrived right there, the Madras Cricket Club in 94, 95, around that time, coming as a young player, and I've met several young players today, which is awesome. I just got a lot of help from, rest in peace, Bish and Venkat. So it's actually it's an extremely emotional place for me. It's not only been a place that I've really enjoyed, but it's been a place that I've celebrated for Australia, losses, victories, and obviously for Chennai Super Kings, the final here in 2010 was just absolutely superb. So it was kind of like a homecoming, but also a reconnection back into the importance of passing on knowledge and information, which has been sensational. Look, I was really keen to spend a bit of time with all the players. I've always had an invite whenever. There hasn't necessarily been a special occasion. The invite's always there, but rarely actually, because of the World Feed schedule, do you get a chance to stay in the one spot. So I was able to do the last match here. The continuity here to do this next match also, just meant that I was in position and a bit of a free time, bit of a free afternoon. I suppose as a commentator, I love narrating the game, but whenever a player tells you they don't miss the game, they're absolutely lying. So, for me to feel the heat, the sweat, the uniform again, it's sensational. It was really good. MS, when you sort of walk through the archives of Chennai Super Kings, there was MS, and then there was Haydos at number 2, and then there was Chinnathala at number 3, and that kind of like built the franchise in many ways. So yeah, there's always been a really special bond, with MS. And I feel like a bit of a name dropper because, I haven't played with MS now for 13 years, but still for us, as those two people, it feels like, the brothers that sort of set up the franchise. Yeah, Rutu, I think he's having a hell of a season for a start. I really just admire the way he's going about his cricket. He's not trying to do things that aren't Ruturaj Gaikwad. He's playing according to him. And look, a lot of the questions that I get and have been asked today have been around what do I do to succeed at this level and what do I need to change? And that's kind of like the 101 of what not to do. The trick is to come to this level and be yourself, and Ruturaj Gaikwad is doing exactly that and having a bumping season. Mike is a perfect coach for Chennai, loves cricket, Mr. C. He's got a fantastic work ethic. He's always a great team player. He'll do the hard yards. He's almost like the gospel according to the Ricky Ponting, MS Dhoni, Steve Waugh, that kind of leadership group that he would have played with and alongside. He fits in perfectly to that. He's the perfect bloke to do the job here. Look, those days are well and truly gone, but there's a great affinity with this ground. Just to share a quick story with you, I remember walking off after a training session here in the spin bowling clinic that I was involved with, and I said to Matthew Elliott, I'm going to get a Test match 100 here one day. And it was a bit of you can see Matt give it what a big head. But I just felt really comfortable here, like similar to what I felt at the Gabba. And I also felt like I was mastering a segment of my game that was going to make me play well at this particular venue. So when we got picked up with the Chennai Super Kings, I just thought this is a really good opportunity at a place that I know loves cricket. You could argue that Mumbai and Chennai, those two venues, they know their cricket. They're intimate with the game. It's just entrenched in community. It's got a fantastic cricketing program here in Tamil Nadu cricket. When Dino, myself and Brett Lee, were part of the launch series of the TMPL, we were looking at young players like a Natarajan, for example, who, arguably should or could be on the tour to India, to the West Indies. So it was an unearthing of talent. So there's a lot of history here for me, and I've got to admit, when I walk off, I just think, yeah, this is a cool place to be. Fans, you know how much I love you. I've been a part of this franchise since the very conception. I'm just really happy that I'm back in these colours again and just living the dream, really. I love the game, I love fans here, and I can't wait to see how the season goes in IPL 24.